Hi, Sweepy.
Hi, Mummy Bear.
Here we are for another series of Good Old Chit-Chats.
Yes.
This is our first one of the second series, and we've got some very exciting people to talk to.
A lot of laughs.
A lot of laughs. And our first guest was Tashi Dhondup.
Yes.
He was from episode 26 of Gardener's World this last year gone. Gardener's World 2024. And he had that beautiful garden in Stroud with his sunflowers and
Tibetan style.
yeah, Tibetan style.
Lots of beautiful mecanopsis. He had he talked about cosmos.
Yeah. And so on this episode we talk about all sorts of things to do with Tashi's dream garden.
Yep. And also some amazing top tips on more plants.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely amazing. There are so many things that we're going to be doing this year.
Yeah, for sure. We're stealing a whole load of Tashi's ideas.
Yeah.
Specifically on cannas. We're definitely going to be doing that this February.
Like, really cool.
And also his recommendations for cosmos.
Yeah,
and
the
how
cosmos.
to get shorter stemmed cosmos. And we've already got that ball rolling as well. So that's all thanks to Tashi. But in Tashi's dream garden, we have all sorts of interesting plants.
Yeah.
Some that we've never heard of, no previous guests have mentioned.
Yeah.
And we do have some interesting noises because we are all recording remotely.
Yeah.
So I feel each time we have interesting noises, I need to just preempt those.
Yes.
So first of all, at the beginning, Tashi's kids are still having breakfast.
Yes.
So you will hear breakfast being had.
Cutlery.
Cutlery, crockery. Then also Sweet Pea has been in a bit of a habit of twisting her pen lid.
Oh, I'm such a fiddler.
So that squeaks quite a lot. I tried to remove as much of it as I could, but it's in there. I'm just as bad because my microphone had broken, so I had to use the ones that attached to the earphones.
Yeah.
And my hair was catching on the microphone, so you've got that horrible noise going on. I can only apologise. The dog was grumbling all sorts. She did a tap dance, and I had to try and remove that. And then there were some issues with Tashi's battery, so the sound fades in and out, and we lost him at one point. Tried to sort of knit
this
that
was
together.
So scary.
Yeah, it was so scary.
And right in the middle of something really interesting about ponds.
Yeah.
And then we lost him, and we were just on the screen, both of us, like the screen painting, just with our hands by our faces like this.
We lost him for about 15 minutes.
We did. We were so worried that we'd lost everything.
Yeah, because it was such a fun chat and so involved. And luckily we managed to get the recording.
Luckily.
But it's not the best quality. So apologies that it's not easy to listen to, but Tashi himself is very easy to listen to. So we did also have a chat after the recording about mental health and how useful he finds gardening for mental health. So, you know, that repeat message about how important gardening is for one's mental health.
Absolutely.
Gardening and gardens and just being out there at one with nature, really.
Yeah.
But also we were having a great conversation around that, and then his battery went again and we completely lost him.
Oh, we lost him. It was so
we didn't even get to say goodbye to him. So Tashi, if you are listening, hello and goodbye. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes.
And hopefully we can talk to you again, because we need to get some advice on our chili plants.
We do.
So we'll be in touch.
And also, if you are enjoying listening to some of the chit-chats, we would love to hear some great feedback. If you've got any interesting facts you want to tell me. I love facts, of course.
You love your fun facts.
Love fun facts. Or anything that you like about the podcast. I mean, try and keep out the stuff you don't like, maybe. But
No, we'll take any constructive criticism, but if you are enjoying it, it would be helpful if you could drop us a message or give some feedback, and like, and whatever you do, subscribe, follow, whatever it is you need to do on your podcast, because that just helps keep us current.
Yep.
But let's get stuck into this episode.
Absolutely.
So this is episode 1 of series 2, and this is a good old chit-chat with Tashi.
Yeah.
Welcome, Tashi, to a good old chit-chat.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you so much for joining us. We only saw you recently on Gardener's World.
Okay, you saw the episode,
We saw the episode, your beautiful garden in Stroud. And you were dealing with your mecanopsis, I seem to remember.
Yeah.
How did those go this year?
It was very hard to start. It took me 3 years to find out how to grow them properly in south of England.
Yeah.
And now they are doing well. I mean, so this is the second year. Not all of them flowered. I have got a whole bed of it. 3 of them flowered. So the rest is, they are not dying or anything. They are just bulking up for have a multiple stem.
Okay.
Right.
So usually perennials, what they does is they just send a flower shoot and then that's it. But some choose not to flower for the first year, but they bulk up from the roots. So it means they're trying to send up offshoots, like to have a multiple stem. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know.
completely.
That's what.
Yeah.
So next year June I will know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
a bit like your chilies, because you mentioned how you'd had that chili plant for 3 years before
Yeah.
you then
Yeah.
getting the fruit. And
Yeah.
we were so interested in that because we've had this weird chili plant that sat on our windowsill for years doing nothing. And then this year it just went for it and it's produced loads of chilies.
Yeah.
That's so big.
Oh
but-
yeah,
big
that's
plant.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's looking good. But with your chili plants, that's just how you do them, is it? You keep them as perennials?
Yeah, mostly if I like the chili, what I sown, and like, I love the taste of chili, then I try to keep them alive. Because we have such a short growing season in England. If you live in other part of England, like in the world, you don't need to save them because you have a long growing season and the chilies will be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here in England, we have to adjust for the climate with the climate, and then I want to keep them alive. So I will have an early flower. It's more mature, so we will have more harvest. That's why.
Yeah.
For that reason, I want to keep them
Yeah.
going.
I see. And then what you said, how you keep your chilies in oil once you've picked them?
Yes, to keep them fresh, because if you leave them, it's got lots of humidity in the air. Sometimes they go a little bit soft or moldy or something, and we don't have enough heat to dry it up.
No.
Yeah, and inside house is not ideal because we do lots of cooking, and the central heating and all this stuff is not ideal.
It's not adequate, is it?
No.
So you keep them whole in the
Yeah,
oil?
I keep them whole in the oil, and then whenever I need it, I just take one and use them, and then just keep it.
Well, that's a great idea.
Oh, lovely.
We'll have to start trying that.
Yeah.
Ours are very green at the moment, with one sort of going red. These are cayenne peppers.
Yeah.
We're hoping we're going to
Hopefully.
get ones.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And how's the rest of your garden doing?
This year the garden did quite a slow in the beginning because we have kind of extreme climate. I'm a gardener, which I like to observe the climate,
Yeah.
and I do garden out of books because the climate is changing. Out of books means whatever says on the seed packet, I just don't follow them
No.
because it's just my intuition from gardening that, oh no, it won't grow because it's too wet. It's just temperatures going up and down extreme. They don't like it.
Yeah.
So it struggled in the beginning, but then it did very well June, July, and then in August, September, everything went wild because we got so like damp and lots of rain, and the heat also. So the tropical plants are still in the ground. I have to take them. I have to take them on. Now we are on holidays, so I have more time. So I have to take them end of this month. Otherwise, I might lose lots of them.
Where do you put them all?
I'm going to put in the shed. I call it in a hibernation state. So means I'm going to chop all the leaves, so I don't have to look. I don't have to do anything for tropical plants. It's not like chili plants. Chili plants, you need to keep it moisture to keep them alive,
Yeah.
because they don't have that reserve of energy in the stem to burst out even without water. But the tropical stuff, they do. You don't need to do anything. You just put it in somewhere frost free.
Yeah.
Either in the garage, in the shed, in the greenhouse, wherever you can put them.
So you just cut off all the leaves, you cut them right down to the ground, do you?
Not all of them. Cannas I do to the ground because they are bulb. bananas, you can do it, but I like to keep the height. That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
it's when you see the height of a tropical plant, that's amazing. I
Yeah.
just cut the leaves and leave everything whatever stored
Yeah.
naturally, and
Okay.
it will die a little bit. But if you cut too close, if the weather be not kind to you, you might lose the whole plant on the roots. So you
Right.
keep much as the height possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you lose, you might lose some branch or
Sure.
Yeah.
so you still have your rootstock
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have these plants in the ground and you dig them up, or do you just keep them in pots and bring them in the pots?
Cannas, I put it in the ground because
Mm-hmm.
they're bulb. Bananas, I start in a pot, but it's better to be in the ground.
Yeah.
And I got you might know, I got a tropical a tree, not a tree, a shrub tree. It's called Brookmansia, angel's
Oh
trumpet.
yeah.
Have you heard?
Amazing. Yeah.
I love them
They're
because
gorgeous.
yeah, I love them because of the scent. And the
Mm-hmm.
second thing I love growing, which is good for pollinators. So usually in the wild they are pollinated by hummingbirds, and we don't have hummingbirds, but we do. The nature is so like there's always someone else have the same thing. So we do have lots of bats.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh,
perfect.
okay.
so
Yeah.
I want to attract bats in my garden for a little bit of organic pest control in the night.
Yeah.
So that's why I keep them alive, and they don't go in the ground because otherwise it would be too hard to dig them out.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
they can, if they like it, the root goes everywhere, and
Right.
Oof.
yeah,
Yeah.
So you have those
yeah,
in pots.
in a pot, in a big pot.
You mentioned on the program that this was kind of your release when you were younger, sort of to get away from the teachers and the angst of
Yeah,
school and things
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
It is, it
Yeah.
is, it is.
So what sort of growing did you do when you were younger?
I don't grow much in when I was in school because we don't have a garden.
No.
No.
And I live in orphanage school, so means I just go in the woods.
Yeah.
I just go in the woods, play in the woods, pick leaves or whatever do. I was fascinated by even when I was young, some trees are so big that you can't climb, and some trees
Yeah.
you can climb and bend them. You know, you swing it. I mean, it's like a child,
Yeah. Yeah.
who wants to investigate about what are these? What are
Nature.
these? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, what are these?
Yeah.
That's why, yeah,
So that's where you spent a lot of your time, was in the woods.
yeah, most of the time in the woods, yeah.
And then you when you came over to the UK, did you immediately have a garden in the area?
No, we live in Bristol. We had a tiny patio at the back of our house, which is old Victorian house, and it doesn't get sun, so I
Oh
can't do
no.
garden.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
So I stayed there for 3 years, and I tell my partner, look, I, I can't. I'm not a city person. I can't stay here. I might go mental.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to go
Yeah.
back to India.
Yeah.
So yeah, I tried to convince her. Let's move to a countryside,
Mm-hmm.
which is more, which will be for me myself believe that I will live healthy and longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely.
So we moved to Stroud, and yeah,
And you got this beautiful garden there. And you
yeah.
said that was pretty much just a plain garden and only a crabapple in it.
Yeah, because when we came to look at this house, my partner says, "No, I don't like it." Because I mean, one thing we are so used to live in a Victorian old house and it was old council house, and the garden was like, wow, what a mess, what a take. And she said, "No, I don't want it." And then I said to her, "Look, I don't mind where I live, long as there's a shelter and kids are happy, and we don't have to." Challenge with the weather. But look
Mm.
at this space, what they can do, what I can. There's lots of
Yeah.
potential, I said to her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we back and try to convince her. But at last, yes, she said yes.
Is she convinced now?
She's now she's in heaven.
Yeah, I would be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the girls got the playground. When the friends come, they always say, "Oh, what a garden! You just I
Oh,
can't believe this is the same place when you moved in."
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little oasis. I imagine your neighbours love looking out over your garden as well.
Some of them does, but I do have very, very um, not issue, but issues with partly taller than a tree.
Oh.
So it means 6 foot fence is just like baby for them. It's like, ooh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not bad. Yeah, that's a tree. So I have lots of my garden is shaded, and
Right.
I don't mind because then I have to change. Oh, what can I grow?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
It's
always
evolving, isn't it?
it's you have to evolve it and be happy with whatever you got. You got
Yeah.
sunny spots. You got plants would thrive in sun.
Yeah.
But then I changed my planting schemes.
Mm-hmm.
I dug out all the things that struggle in that area, put it in a sunny place, and put them shade-loving plants. There's always something to
Yeah.
grow in a
Exactly.
place.
And your daughter was growing sunflowers and was also potting up a Chinese money plant for her teacher.
Yeah.
How was that received? Was the teacher pleased with her plant?
Yeah, I think she was pleased, and
It beats a bottle of wine or a candle or a bar of soap, which is a normal present for a teacher, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it was her idea to give a plant to her teacher, and I said, oh, that's a good idea because I always tried my kids to grow stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I say if you grow stuff, it's good for you. Then you will know exactly where your food comes from. You will learn things about things. So that's why she reported them. Actually, it was her pot in the house which someone gave, and then suddenly it started lots of babies.
Yeah.
And then she reported them and gave to the teacher, and yeah, they were pleased.
Well, I think we should have a look at your dream garden, Tashi. So I'm going to
Yes.
hand you over to Sweet Pea, and she's going to take you through it.
Righty ho. So, Tashi, for your dream garden, what would be your garden boundary surrounding your garden?
It would be a natural hedge,
Yes.
like because it's very good for birds, and it's also will protect you all your lovely plants. And, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
So
What kind of plants would you have in that hedge?
To be honest, I'm really bad in memory, but I would more like a hedgerow, like all the things that you put on a hedge, mostly like hawthorns,
Yes.
and berry stuff.
Like cotoneasters.
Yeah.
Cotoneaster seems a good one
Yeah,
for berries.
yeah. There are. I just love. I would love to be a native, so
Yeah.
it's more likely to be nice hatch. So the birds know that every year there's some food there, there's shelter there. So that's what I would love. Yeah.
And you say native plants. So is your dream garden based in the UK? Bearing in mind, it could be anywhere in the world.
To be honest, where my heart beats, it's my home, so that should be here.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
What kind
Lovely.
of view would you have from your garden? Would you have no view because you've got a high hedge, or do you want to see something past that?
I would love to have a view of a field or meadow or something, rather than no view.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So open meadows. I mean, you say you grew up going into the woods. Would you want woodland past your boundary? Or part of your boundary?
I would love to have just like hills or woods or anything, but not the sea because I'm not a sea person.
You don't like the sea.
I love the sea, but I don't swim and things like this, and no plant exists in the sea,
This
so
is true.
I'm more like a plant.
So you want green. You want to see green out.
I want to see green rather than
And do you want neighbours, or do you want to be really sort of somewhere quite isolated?
It would be nice isolated, but as I'm a social animal, maybe neighbours will be better.
or maybe isolated but with good transport links.
Yeah.
Would you like a shed or a greenhouse in your garden?
That would be greenhouse where everything starts to grow. Everything will start from there.
Yeah.
Have you got one currently?
Yes,
you have got one.
I do, and it was too small for my garden, so I extended just roughly.
How did you extend it?
So we decided to change our French door, which was there when we came, and it's not really closing properly. There was a wind coming in winter, and we are very exposed to where the wind blows.
Right.
So we changed the door, and I thought, oh my God, it's very expensive, the glass.
Yeah.
So I couldn't bear to chuck it on the skip. I said, two French door, that means 4 panel of glass if I split them, because I know how to do it. So I said, okay, I take the glass. I took the glass, put the plastic and in a skip, and took the glass and measure on the greenhouse. And I thought, oh, that's really going to be a nice big area. So I just created extend the greenhouse. So only thing is I took the one side and put the 4 panels on the wall, basically, and then I just have to buy timbers and the top of the roof glass, and then I got a huge glass greenhouse now.
So did you build the frame for the pieces of glass?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've got double the size greenhouse?
Yeah, much bigger now. It used to be 8 by 6, but now it's more likely to be, I don't know, 10 or 11. I never measured it.
Oh,
but
brilliant!
It's a really big one because I love growing from seed.
Yeah, because you said how cannas are really easy to grow from seed.
They are very easy to grow. Are
they?
From seed.
What do you do?
People don't realize, like, when I used to tell my friends when they buy a dahlia tuber, I say you should go from seed. They're really easy plants, and what you buy from the garden center is 1-year-old plant.
Yeah.
They sow from the seed, and once they germinate, they will put that one in somewhere in the field for a year, means a one growing season, and in autumn they dig up and sell it. Wow. So I said, I always do it, and they say, oh no, it can't be because they are tubers.
Yeah.
If people don't believe, I don't say again.
No, you don't waste your breath.
No. I'm telling them through my experience because I sow dahlias every year from seed, and then I choose which one I want. So for cannas, they are very easy to grow from seed. Yeah.
So what do you do?
If you got a canna seed, what I do first is to scarify them a little bit. Like what if you know scarification for trees, if you're growing trees and stuff, the canna seeds are very dark and hard. So either you do it on a sandpaper or file, whatever works for you. But make sure you don't rub your fingers or something.
No.
So I take a plier and hold the canna seed and take a scraper and just gently, just to get that hard coat of black skin. And when you see the white, you should stop.
Right.
Okay.
This skin protects the wall. Most of these tropical plants have it. Bananas, cannas, and brookmansia, even all of them are very hard coated. In nature, the animal does the job.
Of course.
Is that where they digest it?
Yeah, and then chuck the seed, and then the seed coat is already weakened, so the water can penetrate faster. So we are just trying to help them. And then what I do is after you see the white kind of thing, I soak in water for overnight, and then I take it out the next morning on a paper towel, and then and put another paper moist but not too wet, another paper towel, and put it in a clean lunchbox in an airing cupboard, somewhere dark. Because the airing cupboard is dark and warm. So what it does is, in 3 days there will be roots coming out already.
Oh wow,
this is so cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you have to check. I would say after 3 days. Yeah, go and check. Open the towel, and even you don't need to open if the paper towel is white. You can see the roots coming. So that is the ideal time. You pick with pincers. We have to be very gentle because if that breaks, that's it.
Yeah.
You pick it and then put it in the soil. The root goes down just gently, and water like. So basically, you will know what the seeds are reliable.
Yeah.
Good seed will come out. Those who doesn't come out, just discard them because it's not worth putting in the ground. That's how I start cannas.
So then you have them in little pots, just normal potting soil.
Yeah, normal potting soil because they don't need rich
No.
compost yet.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
And then they start to grow shoot.
Yeah, they will grow shoots in a week's time
Wow. Okay.
because you have already started like nature with the help of breaking that seal.
Yeah.
The plant already get water
Yeah.
and everything, and once it's up, and you will be surprised how fast they grow.
And then do you
wow.
put those? You said you keep those in pot. Do you keep those in pots? Yeah, you keep those in
Yeah,
pots in the garden. So you just keep upscaling. So you put in them
yeah,
bigger and bigger
yeah,
pots
bigger
until
and bigger. Because one thing, sowing from cannas from seed, this means you can start them very early.
right.
Yeah.
What time of year
Uh,
would you do it?
Last year, I tend to do in end of February
Right.
Oh, okay.
because I have a small propagator. So what I do is after I uh, take it from the airing cupboard, I put it in that propagator, which helps them. But once they're out from the ground, I don't keep them in the propagator because I don't want plant to grow like artificially
Mm.
heat. I want them to grow naturally. So you can take out on a sunny windowsill or wherever there's a light. Basically, if you have anywhere you have enough light, just
Yeah.
put it in there
Mm-hmm.
because that works. That makes the plant more healthier and more stronger.
And then do you get a flower the first year?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
wow. Oh,
yes,
we are so
Wow.
doing this, Sweet Pea.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And you get flower on the first year, and cannas, I call them hungry and thirsty plants,
Right.
like bananas, like roses.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The much you can give, they will give you back.
Okay.
So it means if you give them a rich compost in the growing season, or feed them with high nitrogen or whatever, once they flower, I mean everybody knows nitrogen for the flower, for the leaves, and potassium for the flowers.
Yeah.
Mm.
But if you can do that, they just. I got a canna which is called canna tucum. I'm not good in Latin, so I'm not going to say it, but it's called giant canna.
Right.
Okay.
So they can grow, it's taller than me, so they can grow up
Oh.
to 7 to, depends here, my one is 7 foot, I'm sure. And
Oh.
it flowered. And
Wow.
one of them has more compost because it's near the bananas and stuff.
Okay.
So it's richer soil. So it means that canna has five stalks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Only one flowered,
Mm-hmm.
but the five stalk is going to flower next year. So it
Yeah.
means it's just from one single seed. If you give what they
Amazing.
need, you get five stalks, and
Yeah.
that's what you want.
That is
You want
amazing.
multiple flowers on
Yeah.
any plant rather than just having a big long one. So they
Yeah.
do flower on first year. Yes, they do.
Isn't that amazing from this tiny seed?
Oh
And you give
yes,
it what it
yeah,
wants, and then you get something 7 foot tall with these
yeah,
incredible
So
flowers. And the
incredible.
foliage is incredible, but the flowers are
yeah.
just stunning.
I
Same with.
show I show the picture to my friend who I work with. He's really good in gardening and very good in Latin names
Yeah.
because that's what he studied. And I show him the picture and said, "Do you remember the scanner seed I told you I'm sowing?" And I show him how I sow it, and he said, "Look, this is the one." And he was, "No way!" yeah,
That's
yeah,
enormous.
yeah, because he realized in one season growth, if you can achieve that,
Yeah.
Mm.
that means you don't need to sow from seed again.
No.
So
No.
because they cannas are what we call rhizomes, so you can divide them.
So
Yeah.
they like bananas where they'll have a little pup, a little shoot come
Yeah,
off,
Baby
off to
come
the
off.
yeah.
side.
Only the Ethiopian bananas they don't do send offshoots, what they
No.
call pups, the babies. You need to really hack them and
Yeah.
I call it butchering the plants
Right.
to
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
make no more plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You mentioned your friend who's done training, so he's got all the Latin names and all of that. Have you ever done any formal training for gardening?
No, I always want to do, but I don't drive and
No.
I don't use internet. I'm not a really computer person.
Yeah.
No.
So that's why I never did it. But I always look in internet for guardians for plants and Google and stuff. And then I take this advice as advice. So I will
Yeah.
go myself and do the practical in
Yeah.
home and say, oh, okay, that's right. No, that can't be right because I did whatever needs to be done, and it's still not doing all right. So I'm more practical gardener rather
Yeah.
than,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
don't have any qualifications.
No.
Um,
So you're more hands-on.
yeah, I'm more hands-on. Yeah,
And understanding
Makes
the
sense.
plants and what they need and not exactly what's written on paper.
yeah, understanding plant is very important. I mean, that will come in the category of observation because if you don't observe plants, you will never know what they like or not, or what they
Yeah.
dislike.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, for your greenhouse and your dream garden, how big would you like it? What would you like it to look like, ideally? Like, would it want a metal frame or a timber frame, for example?
it would be nice to have wood frame, but I'm more balanced in ecological, so I would say metal because that doesn't
Okay.
affect the planet so much. I mean, it does, but not like a big scale than wood. I love wood, but some things I try not to use so much.
Okay.
Right.
If I have a choice, I will not use wood.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
And what color would you like the metal to be? Would
Oh,
you
green. I love
nice
green. Yeah, nice
Oh,
green
that would
green.
be nice.
green Oh, lovely. And would you want it to be a big greenhouse like the one that you've got, or even bigger, maybe, so you can do more seedlings?
If it's my dream garden, I would like to if I have a very huge greenhouse with a high wall, like a high ceiling that I can grow. I like growing unusual plants, which
Yeah.
mostly in British climate you need proper heated
Mm.
greenhouse. Um,
So do you like something like a tropical
yeah,
house at
yeah,
Kew Gardens or at Birmingham
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Botanical
yeah,
Gardens, that
yeah.
kind of thing?
So
Yeah.
you can feel like
Quite
you're in a
nice.
tropical jungle.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Best
Yes.
of both worlds.
yeah.
Right. Well, now the best part is onto the 5 ornamentals. So the flowering plants that look amazing. What would be your first one?
Ornamental flowering plants. The first will be my sunflower. I mean,
Yeah.
it's ornamental, but actually the seed you can eat them. But
Yeah.
the sunflower will be my first one because it just symbolizes this energy for me, and I grow them. Sunflower in my garden is. I saw it in Devon somewhere's garden, a huge sunflower, dried for seed, and I said, "Can I have some of those seed, please? I love growing sunflower because Devon is perfect place for growing."
Yeah.
So I took that seed and I grow it in my home, and I never bought sunflower seed for 11 years.
Really? It's
For
Wow.
still growing that same way.
yeah, the same one has been ground every year. I grow them, and the rest will be good for birds or my for hamster for my girls.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Perfect.
make sure you got spare to so next year if
Yeah.
something
So
happens.
next year. Yeah,
So
Just in
yeah,
exactly.
case.
How many sunflowers do you grow in your garden
uh,
approximately each year?
much as possible.
Really?
Yeah,
You just cram them
I
in?
cram them in with my beans in the center so they can grow. They can use
Oh,
as a
yeah.
pole
Oh,
also.
lovely. That's cool.
And the
Brilliant.
bees love it, and the beans like to climb on it. And basically everywhere where there's gap to put a new plant. Yeah,
Yeah.
In will go a sunflower.
Oh,
quite
that's lovely.
loads.
What would be your second ornamental?
Ornamental second will be all the flowers that are open. So it means there are lots of choices, but I would choose a cosmos.
Oh,
Co-
I love
Cosmos.
cosmos.
Cosmos is so a flower that reminds me of my hometown.
Oh, really?
And I used to say, I think cosmos here is cultivated from the meadows in Himalayas. And some say, no, you can't be right. It's in America. I know there are cosmos in America, but there are cosmos in Tibetan meadows,
Oh, wow.
and
Oh,
they
fantastic.
are much smaller,
Okay.
and they only Tibet is a huge place, but they only grow in certain place in Tibet. The capital place of Tibet in Lhasa, where the Potala is the most famous building, and the Shigatse. So they in the between there's the river called Brahmaputra River. Where
Okay.
I know lots of people will know where this goes in the Mekong and Golden Triangle. So on this Brahmaputra river actually lies the Tibetan civilization stories.
Oh, lovely.
And there is a village called Nemo. But when you Google it, the Chinese made very complicated with translation. It totally sounds different than what we Tibetans will say. So
Oh,
they
okay.
will they spell like Nyemo, Nemo County. If you Google that, Nyemo County,
Okay.
Yep.
and you say Nemo Country flower boom, they will show you the cosmos because that's the they grow like wild.
All colours.
All colors, and
Oh, amazing.
they're much shorter.
So
Okay,
they're just
yeah.
shorter, but the same size bloom as we'd
Same
expect here, or
same
is the
bloom.
bloom small?
Yeah, it might be different in the petals because of they are wild, and we have a cultivated one.
Yeah.
So, but they are same color, same looks, same genetic. I mean, the genetic plant formation is same, but it's the we have a cultivated cosmos, so they are different. So that would be my another flower.
I like the idea of a shorter cosmos because I absolutely love cosmos, and Sweet Pea has
grown a whole border.
long borders. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I really love them, but the only issue is they're so tall and leggy that they're flopping over.
Okay.
I love the idea of shorter stemmed cosmos.
Yeah.
So cosmos will grow leggy if the ground is rich. They don't like
okay.
rich soil. So next time, if you are used for growing plants in pots, don't chuck the old used compost. Gather it in a bucket or plastic, whatever you can gather. Keep them for cosmos because more you give poor soil, they will have more flower and much shorter.
Oh, brilliant!
Oh, that's
I have actually got a big pot of old used compost, and I didn't know what to use it for.
Any used compost, they like poor quality soil. They just like poor quality. That's what I mean here. But in the meadow, people think, oh, meadow can't be sown rich soil. But when you look in Himalaya meadows, meadow only survive if the species indeed depend on each other. There's a word,
A symbiotic.
That's the word. So meadows will only survive with help of pollinators. People, really important because people keep the cattle. So these three things needed.
Yeah.
So the pollinators to pollinate the plants, the flowers to do their job, go to seeds. They drop it on the ground, and Himalaya is a windy place, mountains. So the cattle go and squash them in the ground, and then how the meadow grows. Otherwise, all the seed will be blown away.
Right.
Oh,
So
perfect.
you need to bring cattle to have established meadow. Not all the time, but on the right time.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
You need
interesting.
Yeah.
What would be your third ornamental?
The third ornamental will be dahlias because I love them.
Yes, of
course.
The
open dahlias I sow every year, and they are so giving. They never stop.
They're amazing, aren't they? They go
Yeah.
on and on and on.
They're on and on and on and on.
And nice and late.
Until the first frost will kill them. I mean, not kill them, but then means it's time. It's time to stop.
Yeah.
Any particular dahlia?
I like the open dahlias.
Any of the open ones.
Any of the open. Mostly favorite is my bishop's dahlias. Bishops of Landi and Bishop's Children.
Gorgeous.
Yes,
what they call. I like the color of the leaves. They are like it's a very different kind of bronze kind of looking for me.
And the stem's beautiful as well, isn't it? Very sort of a reddish stem, chocolatey colour stem, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very the stem really reminds me of the there's a plant called tree dahlia.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
And it's a plant which grows in the mountain areas in America and stuff. And it's got the same structure. And those ones, the natives used to carry water inside there because they grow huge. They grow like in their native place like this much.
Whoa,
and
that's a thick stem.
Each node in the middle is hollow, so they can carry water in these things.
See, yeah.
So that's what they were used for. I grow them here, but it never reached. And last year I have maybe 12 flowers on the top.
Oh, okay.
And lots of buds. And I saw the flower, and then the next few days there was a frost, and that's it.
Oh,
Have you got them this year?
Yeah,
You got
but this year they won't flower because
too wet.
yeah, it was too wet. Doesn't get so much. They like wet, but they need a little bit more heat also.
So your inspiration was from a garden in the US?
True Dahlia, I saw it long time before in the Gardener's World where it's mounted.
Oh, okay.
And then I Googled it, and then I totally forgot because I had a very hard time during lockdown, like many of us do, and my mental health was declining, so I stopped doing lots of things. And then when I remember, I Google it and then find out these were natives in America in woodland. So I thought, I must grow that.
Yeah.
So I,
That's the new thing.
so I like growing new things. Every
Yeah.
year I grow something new. So I
Yeah.
order the seed from Plant World Seed because it's in Devon base, and I want the seed to be really strong. They do have really good selection of seeds that I like.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
that's
not
useful to know.
recommending because of this. I just like how the quality of their seeds are.
Yeah.
When you grow from plants from seed, you will know, oh, I bought this from this company, or this did this. Bought from that company, that did this. Oh no, that one is always comes very
Yeah.
good. So means the plant grow in a very good condition. As always, that seed will do good basically.
You know
Yeah.
it's a good one because they're a
Yeah.
good company.
Do you also get your canna seed from there?
Yes, canna seed get from there, and it's so tricky to get good variety of seed because in England there are only few cannas. Most of them I have them in my garden, but I'm looking for more
Yeah.
cannas. And when you buy them from a garden center or any sellers, those ones I try to keep seed, but those ones never produce seed because they are sterile.
Yeah.
So that means they don't produce seed,
Yeah.
and the only way is to split the
Right.
plant. But and I'm always looking. So if you have any, anywhere
We'll
where
let you know.
where I can get a canna called Canna Tropicana, which has different varieties. We only get the black leaf Tropicana, but there are lots of variations like it's very hard, variegated, lots of, but there are only 2 or 3 species of cannas here,
Yeah.
we Tropicana, but mostly they are from India or America. So
Right.
yeah, I
So you're
saw
looking for more.
yeah, I always look for more, and I saw them on eBay, and sometimes they are not reliable,
No.
Right.
and just to send the seed from America, I can buy it, but I just think it's not ecologically. I'm supporting
No, I
them.
understand. There must be somewhere from the UK.
Surely.
Yeah,
Well, we can put this out and
yeah,
see if anyone can come forward with some of those seeds.
yeah.
But I completely get that whole thing of always wanting to try something new each
Yeah.
year. Because we're like, we get some new seeds. We've already bought some new tomato seeds that will be
Yeah.
sown kind of February time. And I
Yeah.
love trying out different varieties of
Yeah.
things. So I
Yeah.
get that need to
Yeah.
try all the different things.
Yeah, because trying different things will give you an idea when you observe them growing. And I always say, in your small garden, every soil has different bacterial or let's say every soil patch has a different build-up.
Yeah.
So it means some seeds might do very well in some gardens, some might not do in other gardens. So unless, like you and me, unless you sow them in your own garden, you will never know what's good in what's the good to sow in your soil.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. Well, what would be your fourth ornamental?
Fourth ornamental is plants which give berries, like small, more like shrubby plants, not hedge shrubby. Like for example, what I have in my garden, Himalayan honeysuckle.
Oh,
I have
lovely.
I have one Himalayan honeysuckle in my garden. It's a shrub, small bush shrub, and when they flower, they are nice. And when they go in a berry formation, I don't that have them because I want the berries to be formed for the birds.
Yeah.
And then the blackbirds just go for mad for it. They just come and there's always blackbird around that bush. So that I would love to have like sort of that kind of plants, ornamental,
Yeah.
shrubby,
They're
like
a popular
Himalayan.
one, the Himalayan honeysuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so because I often see in many places, and
Yeah.
even at my workplace, there's few plants.
Yeah. Lovely choice, and there's beautiful white berries afterwards.
Yeah.
Really beautiful. And what's your final ornamental?
Final ornamental will be like a giant banana plant because
Yeah, of course.
it's always amazed me.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
always there's like, look, banana plant. It's not a plant. It's not a. I think I'm not saying I'm sure about it, but I think banana is a grass family.
Didn't I say that, Sweet Pea?
Yeah.
I was describing it on one of our podcasts as a banana, as being a grass. I can't remember if I looked up about it. If I did, I've forgotten. But some people call it a tree, but it's definitely not a tree. I think it's more like a grass.
It's not a tree. It doesn't have a trunk. It's got only pseudostem, which is like which is made out of leaves. But
like a grass.
Yeah, like a grass, you know, like a grass. If you, I like ornamental grass. I do sow them loads. That's something I forgot anyway. But when you cut ornamental grass in early spring, you notice when you cut it, you pick the cut off cuts of the grass. That's what you're supposed to do to keep them all wintered and early spring before the new comes. And when you hold them, you can see the ring.
Yeah.
Not a big scale like banana, but you can see the ring. And I always thought maybe banana must be this kind of family.
I'm gonna check that out, Tashi, because I'm on the same page as you.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
they are fantastic, and those incredible leaves as they unfurl, just majestic, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all wrapped up and then they just go like that. They come out. It's absolutely amazing.
It's amazing, and I do try bananas growing from seed last year, and they are still not out yet.
But they're growing.
Yeah, they are in the pot since some are in pot from March, some are from April. So that's what my old brain says. Oh, maybe I got old seed.
Yeah,
maybe. Because they take very long to grow, and I soak them in orange juice. All the things that you people advise, or try to mimic. Like the banana seed is usually eaten by elephants, and they drop out. An elephant is the perfect nature's like a propagator.
Just need an elephant.
Just need an elephant.
Did you say an orange juice?
Yeah, because
the acidity of it.
Yeah, acidity. It will weaken the skin,
as the elephant's gastric juices would do.
Yeah, because that's what nature does it. Elephant does it. But anyway, they should be coming out. But if not, then I'll try again. But and so this year I'm going to try a new species called, I can't remember the name now, but it's a Himalayan species which grows in the northeast of Himalaya. So it means Assam, Nagaland, all the like northeast Himalayan, and they grow about 8 to 10 foot.
Right.
Whoa.
So
that's amazing.
They are green bananas. In those areas, they do fruit. It's a fruiting, but not all the bananas in England will never have a fruit.
So we got banana, but you mentioned ornamental grasses, so we could have that as an honourable mention.
Because I mean, especially autumn is the grass.
That's their time to shine, isn't it?
Exactly.
The grass shines in autumn.
Yeah. So you've got a lot of grasses in your garden?
I do have lots, but they are all very young. So they're from seedlings, like
of course, yeah.
The only mature grass I have is I dug it from my previous job a long time ago. It's a family of steeper, and I dug it out, and I didn't know what to do, and I thought it's so beautiful plant. The client doesn't want it, so I took home, and that's the only mature grass I have it. On a TV program, you can see it's just next to the bananas and and tree fern are just growing underneath because it makes it a little bit wild,
Yeah, lovely.
It doesn't like it, but before the bananas are really in full growth. The grass already reached its maturity, so
Yeah.
it doesn't affect for growing. Yeah. So the rest is
Okay.
all from seed. I got uh, Stipa gigantea. I saw it last year. Miscanthus. I
Lovely.
saw it last. So basically, I'm collecting slowly the grasses because I
Yeah.
have some space which I can use for it. So once I have extra space where the kids are growing up, so I hope in future I get more space. That's my hope.
As they need less and less to run around in.
Yeah, they need less place to run around, so I can have more seeds. So that's
Perfect.
why, I'm not collecting, sowing lots of seeds for that reason.
So your garden's evolving a huge amount, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's always changing. I don't want a garden which stays same all the time.
Now onto the edible plants. What would be your first one?
The first one would be apple because I like eating apples here.
Oh, lovely. You've got a few
And
trees of those.
yeah, I had before, but all my trees are affected by honey fungus, and I have to chop them all down. So I can't sow apple for a long time because
Oh
it's
no.
my neighbor had a honey fungus and chopped the tree, but the roots were still there. So it was very close to my hedge, and somehow it escaped, and
Spread.
all my apple trees got yeah,
Well,
basically.
that's nice to hear.
So I don't want to spread them more, so I chop
No.
them all down, burn it all. So I don't have apple tree in my garden, but where I work, there's always a spare apple on the ground. Or
Where do you work?
I work in Browns Hill Court right now in Browns Hill, which is very close to Hopewood.
Right.
Lots of apple there.
What is Brownshill?
It's a private home.
Oh, I see. Are you working in the gardens there, or?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
in the garden.
I see.
So this place has a huge space, lots of trees, orchard,
Oh, lovely.
and flower bed, and we are especially working in a wall garden, and
lovely.
we got one, two, three, four huge beds for growing veg. So every year we are busy actually growing stuff, and
That
they are
sounds
not
amazing.
small beds; they are huge beds. Yeah.
So that's a team of you who work there?
Yeah, three of us work there.
Is that
Me,
is that your own? Do you have a gardening company, or you work for another gardening company?
no, I don't have a company. I always like to work under someone because so I don't drive. I used to work at the farm, which I can go through public transport for years. For maybe 5, 6 years, I work in that farm.
Yeah.
One day I'm a gardener, and one day I'm a handyman in the farm
Yeah.
Oh,
to
okay.
to run the farm business. So I did that. And then after that, a friend of mine recommended to the friend I work now, Tom Dawson. He's very experienced gardener, a very good, knowledgeable person, which I love to work with. So I say
Yeah.
yes with him, and since then we just get along very nicely.
Oh,
So
fantastic that you're working
so
in gardening.
yeah, so I work under
Oh.
him.
Oh, I'd love
Uh,
that.
yeah,
How long have you been working in gardening
I
then?
started from Bristol, so this will be my 12th year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I worked with Tom for 5 years. I worked at that farm for 5 years, and one year I worked in Bristol.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my beginning of garden, cutting
Yeah.
grasses,
Lovely.
blowing leaves, raking leaves,
Oh,
and
do you know I'd
weeding.
love that?
I love it. I love
Yeah.
weeding. It's really for me. It's therapeutic,
Therapeutic.
It
and
is, yeah.
also give me time to meditate. And I always tell my friend in a joke way. I say, I know I cross some gardeners which don't like weeding, and I don't blame them. But for me, weeding is like making a buffet for bees,
Yeah.
a ground
Of
buffet
course.
ground for
Yeah.
bees.
Oh,
Like
gorgeous.
you weed them, and then they have more plants for
Yeah.
choice. If you don't weed them, then you can't put the buffet in because there's no space.
What would be your second edible?
Second edible, I don't eat so many fruits to be honest. I like apples, I like oranges, which doesn't grow here, but I would, if it grows, I would love to have an orange tree.
Well, so it's
Oh,
your dream
absolutely.
garden, so you
Yeah.
can have an orange
And
tree.
oh yeah, of course, I would love the orange tree and apricot, which is delicious and which also reminds me of the high plateaus.
Sorry, you said an orange and an
apricot.
Oh, apricot.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Gorgeous.
Apricot very grows well in a colder, higher climate.
Yeah, lovely.
And people think, oh, mountain area is cold. How can apricot will grow? And that's if you live it in the mountains, you will know the mountain sun is much stronger than in the sea.
Of course,
Yeah, for sure.
It burns your skin more than if you put sunscreen. You need to put much higher thing in the mountains because you are much closer to the sun rather than down. So they do well. They really do well, and they are so tasty.
Oh, yummy!
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Do you have you talked about, do you grow much veg at home?
I do grow not loads, but whatever my family will eat, I will grow them. I don't want to grow something which they don't want to eat.
Yeah, of course.
So the most veg will be like all sort of beans.
Yes.
Runner beans to climbing beans varieties. Lots of spinach because we love spinach. We eat lots of spinach, lots of green like spinach, pak choi.
Lovely.
And I don't sow cabbage because I don't like netting the plants in my garden. I don't like. I don't like to put a trap for the birds or something.
No.
So yeah, all those things, and I love growing tomatoes for the family. They love them.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, you've got 2 more edibles left. Which 2 veg plants would you like to add in?
I love to have a chili plant. That's something
of course.
Without that, I don't eat my food. To be honest,
really,
need that spice.
I'm a mountain man, which it's in my blood. It's my DNA. It says, eating meat and chili is the way you survive in the harsh mountain areas.
Yeah. Any particular chili?
Mostly spicy chili.
So really, that would be
a spicy one.
Like Scotch bonnet.
Yeah, like Scotch bonnet, Naga chili, or all those stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have a Scotch bonnet then.
Yeah, Scotch bonnet. Yeah, that sounds alright. Yeah.
And then, what would be your last edible plant?
The last edible plant will be a radish family.
Ooh.
But it's not the small radish like we grow. I mean, you say mooli. It's the Indian word mooli. It's in Japanese. I don't know what they're called, but in Latin, I think they are called daikons. Daikons, Daikon, daikons. If I'm spelling right.
Daikons. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be looking that up later.
So they are the longer variety of radishes.
Oh wow!
And they are mostly white, and there are some different color, but not in this country.
So you held your hands up. That was about a foot long.
Yeah, not foot. Depends. If they like it, they can grow very, very huge. I know in India they does, but here it would be more like 10 to 15 centimeter.
Okay.
In England, if they grow well, and I like them because it got lots of medicinal properties.
Oh right.
Really?
People don't like it because it make you fart lots.
Oh right.
Because actually that's good. It's because something bad is coming out. Because radishes has very good I don't know chemistry because but it's very good for joints, for liver and stuff. Okay. It's very good for cleaning stuff in your guts.
Oh, okay.
Brilliant.
So how would you cook that?
You can eat raw if you want to, or you can make it in kimchi.
Oh yeah.
Fermented it, or you can just cook it like other vegetables. Yeah.
Right.
And they go very nice with any kind of meat, usually pork.
Right.
Okay.
In the Eastern delicacy, there's always a pork and daikon, what we call mooli. Yeah.
Now, what would be the statement tree in your garden? If you could choose one tree, what would that be?
That would be a crab apple.
Would it be your crab apple?
Any crab apple.
Really?
Because they are very old trees.
Yes.
I love them when they flower. I mean, the one I have, I didn't plant it. Somebody's planted it. And after somebody recommend to my previous owner, you should look at your garden, how this can change your garden. And he saw it and he said, no, that's not my garden.
It's not the same garden.
No.
You lied to me.
But then he look at the tree. Oh yeah, the tree is there. Yes, it is my garden. Because the way he saw it is that tree is planted by his mom.
Oh.
It's a memory of his mom,
Yeah.
and they don't have it. So her mom knew that if it goes in some other places, it won't. So she planted in the middle of a garden, quite far away from the house.
Yeah.
And it's still there. That's why it's still there.
Gosh, so how
But
old is it? Do you know?
it's nice to hear the story behind it.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
and for me, I don't know, but I think it is roughly around 10 to 15 years, maybe not more than that. Sorry, 20 to 25 years, roughly. I don't know.
Okay.
Because the trunk, when we reached there, it was quite small, but it's already maturity.
Yeah,
It's
lovely.
above a decade old to reach that thickness of a trunk.
And that doesn't get affected by the honey fungus?
No,
Oh, good.
they are called tough boots, the crab apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a wild genius, so maybe it doesn't affect them.
Yeah, bit tougher.
Maybe they have a kind of tougher resilience.
Yeah.
Like, or maybe the myceliums help them not to get that fungus.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
I don't know exactly.
Could be though, couldn't it?
Yeah.
So crab apple is your statement tree. Beautiful.
Love that. Now then, would you like a pond or a pool in your garden? And you get one plant to go with that area.
It will be a pond.
Absolutely lovely.
And the one plant will be a lotus.
Gorgeous.
Because I love the lotus because it symbolizes kind of purity in lots of Asian culture and belief. And sometimes I say, are you sure it symbolizes purity? Because the lotus grow in the muddy, like dirtiest water it can grow.
Wow.
That's what they grow in Asia, in a muddy, swampy looking. Really, it doesn't grow in a clean water. They don't like it.
No.
They like what we grow here in the pond with pump. They are not really lotus. I think they are more like lily families.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the lotus really like dirty kind of rich organic matter for years and years, composting underneath and
peat.
and they do eat lotus roots and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's edible also. But I'm in a half mind. I don't know whether it's purity or not, but I take that as a purity.
You'll accept that.
Yeah, I accept that.
They are
It
so
symbolizes
beautiful,
it.
aren't they? Yeah.
But it doesn't grow in a very symbolic clean place.
No. Wow. There's beauty amongst all the dirt. So you've got a pond where you are?
Yes, we do, and we inherited that pond, and I moved the whole pond because it was in the wrong place.
Oh, okay.
And we inherited, and because we were going to get rid of the pond, because when we arrived there was no water. There was like water that much deep.
Okay.
I put my hand, and my hand is still not.
Yeah.
And it was really like he built it kind of big. And they told us it's fine because they emptied, but when I feel it, there's something wrong. There was leakage anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
So I said, let's get rid of it because that taking
It's
whole
not working.
space, and also it's just in the mid where you get out in the garden. It's in the middle of the door. So when the kids run straight, you will be
They fall in the pond.
Yeah, either fall in the pond or bash your head on the wall.
That's
we
no
create,
good.
and that's a wrong place. So I tried to empty it, and I scoop a bucket, and then I found out like lots of fish. It's like clack, on the grass.
Oh,
So I said, my God, I just have to collect them all and bang it, pull them back in the water. And I said, oh, is that the story? We have to make them a new home.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a Buddhist and I have to live harmony with all species, all not species, all living beings. I should call it them living beings. So I said, all right, I get auto liner. Until then, they can stay in where they are right now.
Yeah.
So I auto liner and I ship them. So what I did is I empty them in a birthing pool,
Yeah.
which we never use.
Perfect.
Yeah, I moved the pond, built the wall. I didn't want expose because then trouble for algae and stuff. So whatever I did, I moved the wall, line it, fill up the water, and put a decking on half of it.
Oh,
So the
lovely.
fish can have a little shelter from predators, and I don't have to fight and struggle with the problem of algae and all those stuff. Because
Oh, great idea.
when you make new pond, you always will have a problem with that, and there are solutions. But that time I didn't know much, so
No. We've built a pond and we're new to it all, and we haven't had any algae blooms, but we get kind of a blanket weed that comes across, but we're sort of managing that.
yeah.
And the fish are good at sort of managing a certain amount, and all the other wildlife that's gone in there is helping as well.
Yeah.
So where is your pond now in your garden? Is it at the back?
Okay, when we go out on the back door garden, it's on the left side.
Okay.
Yeah, near the house because it was there. So I used the existing half of it. The half which close to the house, I broke it whole down and put a lawn. And the half I extended, so they are still in the same place, but moved a little bit on the side.
Yeah. Perfect.
So for your dream garden, how big would your pond be?
I would like to have a little big pond where a big pond with lots of plants inside, and maybe possible plants which filters the pond. And my partner likes swimming, so otherwise I don't go swimming.
You can sit on the decking and chat to her while she swims laps.
Yeah, of course. Would you want it sunken or raised, so above ground?
It's on a ground level, sunken. Yeah.
You want it in the ground.
Sunken, absolutely.
Because then it's more likely to be friendly with the wildlife. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's really, really nice. Well, finally, I would like to know what would be your favourite seating area in your dream garden, plus what drink would you like to have there, and then finally that plant for the area.
I like to sit near the pond, which is really calming. I always like it. I always have some tea or whatever near the pond, and I will have a cup of nice coffee or tea, let's say, because I don't drink. But in a dream garden, I don't mind having a nice champagne.
A champagne?
Yeah.
So you don't drink, but you will have champagne in your dream garden.
Yeah.
Sounds lovely. Oh my gosh.
So a tall glass of sparkling champagne.
Yeah.
And
lovely.
You said a tea or coffee. Do you want that as well? We could probably let you have that as well, or do you just want the champagne?
That's what I want, the champagne.
You really want the champagne.
Definitely. And what seating would you have? What would you be sitting in next to your pond?
Nice, like you know that the kind of hammock sort of chair made out of bamboos like this.
Oh,
you know,
lovely!
Like it looks like a cocoon, like I'm sitting in a nest or something.
Attached to a frame, so you can swing.
So you can swing, but you're sitting.
Glass of champagne.
Yeah. And what would be the plant that you'd have next to you there?
It would be nice, like creeping orchid. There are some orchids which really creeps down.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Because I find orchid is a really amazing plant. I find it amazing.
Yeah.
Fascinating because they don't need so much roots they don't need so much soil or anything else.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't had an orchid yet on Dream Gardens, so this would be one that would kind of hang down over your seating.
Yeah, because I will be just sitting on a tree, where the chair is hanging, and mostly the orchids in the wild they hang on the trees and come down.
Of course, yes.
Oh, lovely.
Well, I'm going to read back to you your dream garden, just in case there's anything you want to change. So the garden boundary, we had a native natural hedge, lots of berries in there, hawthorns, with views of meadows, fields, woodland beyond, just lots of greenery.
Yeah.
Isolated, but with good transport links.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're going to have a metal frame greenhouse in green, huge with high ceilings, so you can have lots of plants in there. Like the tropical house.
Yeah.
Then 5 ornamentals. We had sunflowers, cosmos, dahlias, the bishop's ones, Himalayan honeysuckle, giant banana plant, and there was a special mention to ornamental grasses.
Yeah.
Then your 5 edibles, we had your apple tree, orange tree, apricot tree, chili, spicy ones, Scotch bonnet, for example, and dacons, or the mooli.
Yeah.
And then your 1 tree was a crab apple. Then finally you wanted a pond sunken in the ground with filter plants in there for swimming possibly, big size, and with a lotus plant.
Yeah.
And then you wanted to have a seating area next to the pond with one of those hammock bamboo chairs swinging with a creeped orchid above you and a glass of champagne.
Yeah. That sounds like that sounds good. That's like a kind of imaginary garden. I can draw it.
Dream garden.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Tashi.
Thank you so much.
So much.
Well, that's been a good old chit chat with Tashi.